It's the Queen of Spades.
Just to give you some insight into how Shayna Baszler thinks, she says
this ought to be good.
She prefers to break someone's mind before she breaks their body.
She's the submission magician.
Protege of Rowdy Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, so impressive, so dangerous. One of the most physical women in all of sports entertainment.
Yeah, and she knows it too.
Pretty amazing. Shayna Baszler, the first of the MMA Four Horsewomen to win a title in WWE. Quite the accomplishment for Shayna Baszler. The irresistible force.
Hey, whenever Nia Jax enters an arena, whenever Nia Jax enters a match, everyone takes notice of the dominance that this woman is capable of.
She's beautiful, she's powerful, she's dangerous. It's like $1 million smile on a wrecking ball. Nia Jax is the irresistible force to be reckoned with.
It's boss time! And here comes Sasha.
Sasha Banks has made a great deal of history here in WWE. Competed in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, multiple-time Raw Women's Champion.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
You ever talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
We're just moments away from this huge tag team match, guys.
And I don't think I've ever seen these four superstars more motivated than they appear to be heading into this one, Michael.
WWE Women's tag team on the way to the ring, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. And their opponents, they are the WWE Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Don't change that dial. And we're now underway with this huge tag team match.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas.
We got Sasha Banks in action right here. She is looking legit as always.
I don't know what's harder to look at, Sasha Banks' sunglasses or that bargain basement suit you're wearing, Byron.
What? I just bought this.
Oh no, this isn't gonna end well.
Oh my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker. Looking a little dazed here.
Yeah, she's definitely not looking herself right now, Cole.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty. Oof. Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Big backdrop. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner. Just launched.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Irish whip. Well, I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
The first ever Women's Royal Rumble match was full of amazing moments, but Nia Jax may have had the best performance of the 29 women who didn't win that match.
I agree, Michael. While Asuka was obviously the true winner of the match, Nia Jax had plenty to...
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Ooh! Fellas, let's go back to Nia Jax's Royal Rumble performance. When it comes to unassisted eliminations, she had the most in the Royal Rumble, tied with Michelle McCool. But here's the thing. McCool was a surprise entrant. 4 women knew to prepare for Nia and still fell to the irresistible force.
Nia Jax set another record that night as 6 women needed to team together to eliminate the irresistible force. And it was 6 of the all-time greats: Asuka, Bayley, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and the...
She goes for the cover. That's not going to do it.
Wow! In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Bankrupt. It's heating up now.
Corey, a few moments ago,
The champion into the cover.
No, shoulders up at 2.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. And Shayna Baszler evades that one. Slam!
Sasha Banks is not looking good here. This might...
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael. She is gut.
She goes for the cover. Gets the shoulder up before 3.
She's still in this one.
going for broke.
Harsh impact. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
And that's it. This one is over. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Nobody can say he didn't earn this win here. Really a solid, bordering on great performance.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
A very impressive victory.
Well, when you put women like these together, what do you expect to happen?
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was.